My parents told me not to look out the window, and the reason why is horrifying. Window. Alex had always been a curious child, but there was one thing he was never allowed to do: look out the window at night. His parents had drilled it into him since he was little. "It's dangerous," they'd say, their voices tight with an anxiety he didn't understand. "Don't you ever outside after dark." The window in question was in his bedroom, a large pane of glass that overlooked the shadowy woods behind their house. During the day, it was a picturesque view: tall trees swaying gently in the breeze, birds chirping, and the occasional deer wandering by. But at night, it was different. The woods seemed alive, creaking and groaning as if something lurked just beyond the edge of the light cast by their porch. Alex had tried to ask his parents why he couldn't look, but they always shut him down. "It's for your own good," they'd say, their faces pale and serious. Over time, he stopped asking. But the curiosity never went away. He'd in bed at night, staring at the dark glass, wondering what could possibly be so terrifying that his parents were so afraid. Years passed. Alex grew into a teenager, and the rule about the window remained unchanged. Though he obeyed it, he couldn't help feeling that it was. He'd read books about monsters and horror movies, but nothing could explain why his were so insistent. Eventually, he convinced himself it was just some superstition, a family tradition. One night, when his parents went out for the evening, leaving him home alone. As the house grew quiet, he found himself staring at the window again. The moon was full, casting an eerie glow over the woods. The wind rattled the glass, the old branches tapped against the pane like bony fingers. "Why not?" he thought. "I'm old enough. What's the worst that could happen?" His heart pounded as he approached the window. He hesitated for a moment, his hand hovering over the curtain. Then, with a deep breath, he pulled it back. At first, he saw nothing unusual, just the dark silhouette of the woods. But as his eyes adjusted, he noticed something strange. The shadows between the trees seemed to move, shifting and writhing like ink in water. He leaned closer, squinting, and then he saw it. A figure stood at the edge of the woods watching him, was tall and impossibly thin, its limbs stretched too long,